If you are new to aviation, then you might not know what exactly is the Airbus A321XLR and why it is such a game-changing aircraft. Let's begin with the origin of the A321XLR design. Take a deep breath. The A321XLR is a further derivative of the famous A321LR, which is a long-range extension of the Airbus A321neo, which in turn is an update of the popular Airbus A321, which itself was a stretch of the original Airbus A320. The aircraft specifically has the longest range of any narrow-body aircraft ever built, up to 4,700 nautical miles. This is thanks to bigger fuel tanks within the cargo hold of the aircraft and an improved maximum takeoff weight. However, it does not improve on the cabin density of the A321LR and can carry only up to 220 passengers in two classes. As the aircraft is based on the neo variant of the Airbus A320, it has all the improvements like winglets, modern cabin, and powerful new engines. There was a gap in the market that airlines were having trouble catering for. It was the medium density long haul routes, like between Boston and Manchester, that could be incredibly lucrative but would not make any money if a large long haul aircraft was put on the route. Airlines were getting by via older Boeing 757 aircraft that suited the mission profile, but these planes were slowly falling into inefficiency compared to modern aircraft. Thus, Airbus saw a market demand and realized that if they could slightly improve the range on their A321neo aircraft, then they would be able to fill in that void. There is actually a second reason why the A321XLR was built. Currently, a significant percentage of air traffic traveling from Europe to North America passes either through Heathrow London or JFK New York. In the past, airlines needed as big aircraft as possible to take advantage of their expensive landing slots, as smaller aircraft couldn't really do the distance over the ocean and they would lose money by not having enough seats on board. But with smaller aircraft that can fly over the Atlantic, it means smaller airports upstate can now take the aircraft instead. The airports can offer attractive incentives for airlines, like minimal landing fees, that would greatly increase the profit on a route. The Airbus A321XLR was an instant hit when it was first announced at last year's Paris Air Show. Because of its range and capacity, carriers can use the aircraft to launch very long, thin routes between city pairs. Imagine that, instead of having to fly from Boston to Manchester via the hubs of New York and London, you could fly direct on board the world's longest narrow body. Altogether, 24 airlines have ordered over 450 units of the plane. Earlier this year, Airbus shared that despite the global health crisis, the type is still on course to launch in 2023. A321XLR is easier to fill up with passengers. Even high-density configurations only have around 220 seats, but it can still fly majority of longer flights like cross-continental routes. This means airlines don't need to operate bigger planes like Airbus A330s or Boeing 787s when the smaller plane can do the job. In the past, airlines have had no option but to either cancel flights or operate way too much capacity aircrafts. But the A321XLR will mean that this is no longer necessary and will allow airlines to maintain routes without costing a fortune. Plus, it is easier to make profit with a smaller aircraft as you need to sell far fewer seats. And with fewer people wanting to travel long haul, this is a perfect match. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe to this channel.